Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to XCOM 2. It's episode 131, 35 targets left on the alien base, and that's not telling the whole story because at the end of the line, when we're approaching the avatars, they will start spawning in additional troopers. Not just troopers, they're going to be spawning in, well, everything. Sectoid commanders, mutons, I've seen Andromedons being brought in, even a gatekeeper. That, for now, however, is not yet a problem. For now, we're just going to be moving up. There's one active target on the map, according to the game, and that is my gatekeeper, or sorry, my sectopod. So it's nothing too serious at the moment. Alright, I do have snipers which need a reload, I believe. And not just that, I need them to move up first. Yeah, let's bring the squad back together again. Before I decide to start sending everybody forward. Because the snipers do carry a lot of firepower on this map, and I rather would like them to survive and to get close to the battle and help others survive as well. Now, cover over here has been mostly destroyed. That was courtesy of the sectoid. No, not the sectoid. That was my doing. The commander's avatar. I threw down one of those dimensional rifts, and that may or may not have destroyed the whole area. Unfortunately, a sectopod does not count as cover, so I'm not going to be able to use the sectopod for cover, so I'll have to just, well, hop from place to place and hope that it's going to be good enough. Now, I know that there might still be a pod around here somewhere. And the pod that I'm expecting is the pod that we saw previous in the same, well, more or less the same area. And that was a pod consisting mostly of heavy muscle, quite literally, in the form of berserkers and mutons. So that means that these guys are probably going to be sitting around waiting on the other side of the building. And that's why I'm a little careful to move up.
Look at my ass.
I don't want to run into those while I'm not ready yet.
Too quiet.
Sape, frontline duty. Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the game was hanging there for a second, so I thought it was going to get detected. Blazing guns. Can rush you forward. We can have the spark move up as well. I already have some overwatches, so I can also go without some others. Now everybody's mostly healthy. There are just some people who have lost their ablative hit points, which might pose a problem later on. Let's see. The avatar over there. During these long missions, you gotta take some time every now and then to just get everybody back together, do some reloads where necessary, check on the troop stats, see who needs healing or other forms of assistance.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And I can scout out with Zoda. Nothing there. Interesting. I thought I might be able to detect them at this point.
That's affirmative.
Sectopod, reload, and hold. I'm hearing a mech. No, sorry, that's not a mech. That sounds more like an Andromedon. Two Andromedons, potentially. Would make sense. They still have their Andromedons. I haven't encountered those yet. Still, I'm not quite ready. Snipers are still very far behind. So first I'm going to move up Stephanie and Largezo and get these two, well, in a reasonable position. Ideally somewhere up. This building would be ideal, but it's so close to the conflict that it's not very safe.
Roger that.
Let's see. Duke, I want you over here.
Yeehaw!
Let's not overwatch anything yet, until I know where they are.
I'm on the move.
Zoda, scout out from the flank. Nothing? Well, they're not going to be over there, that's for sure. Okay. Roadhouse, I don't want you moving up, I just want you holding.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I want to bring the rest of the troops up to this line. And only then will I be pushing up further. Bring overwhelming firepower. Now the sectopod is going to have to move at least a little bit. It's getting in the way. That sounded like it came from over here. Every move you make, it seems like the AI responds with angling their troops to face the new threat. Okay. They angled for this guy, they did not angle for Cobra. So that leads me to believe that they might be over here. Because they're already angled to him, not to him.
Moving out.
Let's see if we're going to be making contact with them this turn. I still don't exactly know how the AI is set up over here, if they're patrolling or not. It seems like they have some sort of roaming pattern set up.
Father really outdid himself, didn't he?
Jeez, the game still is slow on this map.
Recibido.
Fratzen Mats. I'm sorry, your name does not sound familiar. But then again, I got, at this point, 28,000 subscribers, so don't take it personally.
I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Angel. Angel's my melee / shotgunner. I don't want her moving over there, that's too risky. Here. Duke, Overwatch. Come on. Push into my Overwatch. Let the fun start. Especially if it's berserkers, they're very easy to take down with Overwatches. Still nothing. Soda, scout out.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Ooh. Found the queen again, and a gatekeeper. Couple of codex to go. Lovely. Now, I'm not sure if I can hit that from all the way out here. That would be a hell of a shot. Interestingly, it's not what I was expecting. Because this group does not make the kind of noises that I'm hearing from over here. So that, I think, means that there's something else out here. Roadhouse.
I'm going.
Oh, come on. It's one of those moments that you think I should have brought a battle scanner. Here.
Position confirmed.
Oh yeah, you were in the AA match. Yeah, you were the guy who was operating the, I think the Shanav, right?
Rolling out.
Cats can be such assholes. Cat was meowing the whole time. I stand up, walk to the door, open the door. Cat goes, nah, I'm fine. Ugh. Cats are such assholes. See, dogs would never do that. If a dog says, I want to go out, then he actually wants to go out. He's not going to be moving towards the door and go, nah, I'm fine. I'm telling you, cats are assholes. Anyway, I was moving my snipers into a better position. If the enemy is over here, they might encounter me here, take up positions there, but potentially also here. So let's have Kana set up a flank shot from here. And then we have Largezo on elevation, which is really going to help him with his return shots. Now, I think there might not be much out here. How did you do that? You weren't even near that window.
Scanning.
Still nothing, okay.
En marcha. Afirmativo, cubriendo.
Oh, I'm scared to push up here. And I really don't want to unless my snipers are in position. And they are now, but they cannot return fire yet. Because they have moved. That's a free reload. I don't want to use that yet. That pod's all the way over there. That shouldn't be a problem now. What could be a problem if it happens is that the pods are going to be both converging on my position at the same time.
I'm on it.
That would be a problem. Whenever I move Jena, it always seems to slow down. The game does not like that.
Going now. Got it. Finding a position.
Okay. Spark. Over here.
Physical exertion out point. Overwatch engaged.
Slice, maintain your position. Avatar, hold your position. Duke, I want you over here.
What the hell is this place?
Because next turn I'm going to be pushing my sectopod forward aggressively. And if he lights up the whole
It's a
area,
little too
I might
quiet.
need a face-off shot. Seems to come from over here. Here or there. Anyway, not to the left. That much is obvious. Come on. Nope. Alright, sectopod. Please don't barge through any windows, buildings, cover, whatever. Nothing. Something about not barging through cover. Nothing here? Really? Oh, I don't like that at all. Look at this. Not finding anything here might mean that I will have to take out two pods together. Largezo still does not have a shot. I was kind of hoping that somebody could take a shot at any of these people here. But I might need to do some more spotting. Zodda can see 3 targets? How? Can you see more from over here? Oh, yes. Largezo. Check again. No, no shots. Kana? No shots. Potentially I have a shot from here. I could get a couple of rounds in, but then he might have to disengage. If I can put him on this building, then he might get a shot like that. It depends on where they're gonna go. Okay, how do I want to play this? Let's have the dog check up on here. Nothing.
Scanning.
Time for 2 hole-in-ones. Yeah, hopefully. At this point, I'd very much like to spot a pod, so at least I can do some fighting.
They'd learn.
Instead of just waiting for something like this. Yeah, it's definitely Yenna. Whenever Yenna moves, the game slows down. So it might be something about her hair, her armor, or that ability. That first contact. That might be something that's currently slowing the game down, because the game's going to check, does she move into any group that we have not yet encountered? If yes, then I'm going to start shooting. If no, just move. I think something like that might be going on, some sort of check that we don't see. Okay. If I put him over here, he will not have a shot there. If I put him over here, well, from here he might be able to do something.
Stepping off.
And knowing his firepower, he could do about 30 points of damage. In which case, I'll probably start executing a codex one at a time. Because these guys can shut down my whole firepower squad. The queen is just a lot of hit points, and so are the golf balls. And I still have plenty of firepower to start wearing those things down.
On the move. Scanning.
Then again, ideally I would not use any of the real large area blaster weapons. Because I kinda might need those later.
I'm on it.
Yeah, now Largezo has shots. Okay, good. I can probably get 1, maybe 2 shots off before the enemy is going to respond. Angel. It's unsafe using melee specialists unless you know exactly where the enemy is and what you can expect from them. So as much as I would like to send her in and have her do Blade Storm attacks, it's very unsafe because against a Codex you can do it, but against a golf ball it's unsafe because if it explodes it blows up right in your face. The golf balls tend to go in for a melee attack themselves to regain them some health. And on top of that, we have that Chrysalid Queen, which is just going to inflict poison. That's going to be the problem. Did the K-52 fully land? I don't know. You'd have to check the video. But tonight is XCOM, not Wargame. Sectopod on Overwatch. I still want those Andromedons first. They're so much easier to take down when you're not facing off against the group over there. I hear them here. It's my right side headset. Here. Here's the muscle group. That's not what I was expecting. I mean, I sort of expected them in the area in general, but I was kind of... Oh, here's the flyboys. One flyboy. Right. Okay, what happens if I shoot these? They're gonna come to me. These will not get triggered yet, because they're not actively under threat. Knowing Largezo's firepower, he might be able to take one of these guys in one shot. If he has line of sight. Oh yes, he has plenty of line of sight. Now, if I shoot one, the others are going to come charging my way, which means that the Berserkers are very vulnerable to both counterattacks, but also the standard attacks from Kenner. Cobra might be better to go on Overwatch, or on Killzone. Let's use Killzone on this one.
Ready to rock.
Jesus, look at that range. That range is only true if he actually gets any sort of squad sight, but he usually doesn't have that. Sometimes he can get it, but it's fairly unusual. I will have Sape in a good position here as well. Let's put her here.
On it.
Let's prep the surprise. Now there's no rush, so while I have the troops set up... Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to use it. Now I kind of forced my own hand because I used Killzone. Whereas I could have just waited one more turn to get my other operatives in better positions. Such as the Samurai over here. Well, the samurai, depending on the range, might still be useful, but then he triggers the other pod, which is something I want to avoid for now. Alright, who do we take down first? Preferably a Muton, because those berserkers are just annoying, but not very deadly. Go. Weapons are hot. Muton dies. Alright, berserkers are now going to be a little berserk. Come over, boys. We're ready for you. Here is the Overwatch. This is Yenna. I wouldn't be surprised if she shoots everybody once. 16 damage. Jeez, Yenna. Take no prisoners. Uh-oh. Not quite closing in as much as I expected. Oh, he's going up. Interesting tactic. Uh-huh. He's enraged. Right. Stephanie has no shots. Oh, that sucks. Move here.
Running.
Sectopod's also looking for a fight. And I'm very much inclined to give him one. Let's go for firepower on the Berserker. Please tell me that didn't graze. Indeed it did not. That was 16 damage. Excellent work. Do it again. It doesn't sound dead to me, just enraged. 7. Alright, do it again. Take out the guy. Once and for all. Oh, and now he misses. Alright. Okay, I do have one more thing that I can do, which is throw down a dimensional rift here. Just a large area of effect. The question is, do I really need one? Because I'm thinking that maybe I might be better using the dimensional rift here, so I have 2 wounded golf balls, and then 2 Kubikiris, and then 2 dead golf balls. So that means that I would use the avatar for something else, which could be just flat out damage. Like that. That leaves 5 active, and that includes my own sectopod. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's going to be a bit hard to hit. These are just going to be charging in. Judging on their speed, I think they don't have any way to charge in anyway. And Cobra, with his kill zone, can still fire at them as they push in. That doesn't need to be a gut shot. Hold on. Duke, how much can you see? Yeah, you can perfectly take that shot. Dead. Alright, time to pull Duke back.
Oh, I just stepped in shit.
Overwatch.
You'd think they'd learn.
And I'll have you take the shot at this guy. Headshot. 16 to 20 with a 73% chance to add another 13. That would be enough. Nope. He did crit him. Total damage 24. That means that he's not going to be very mobile anymore. What else can I use? I can use the spark. Just put the spark right down in the middle. Spark can only see that guy. I don't consider him a threat. I consider that Muton to be more of a threat. Just hope I can see him from there. No, I can't! Did I really need to move one more tile? Alright, just tank. Do what you're normally supposed to be doing. Roadhouse. Over here.
No problem, boss.
Eyes on 2, eyes on 1, and the other guy's over there. I can walk fire, making a little bit of damage on the guy. That's basically worthless. Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
I'm pretty allergic to those mutons. Those guys. They have a lot of aim. And a lot of potential to carry out grenade attacks. I don't think he's going to do just that. I think he might go for a war cry. Which, in this case, I suppose would make a little bit more sense. The thing is, there's not a whole lot of allies left for him. There's this guy, and there's that guy. Both of them would be affected by the war cry, which would buff their stats, but he would die fast, and he would probably die soon after. I'm not going to go anywhere with Zada. If anywhere, I'd fall back. But seeing how much of a range they have, I think they won't detect him. Jack, stick to Overwatch. Let's see how this pod's going to develop. Seems like not even the pod knows where it's going or what it's doing. There we go. Here comes the Muton, runs right into the Overwatch from the Spark. And the Spark nails him for 11. Overwatch. That was a kill zone shot. Missed him.
Enemy is still up.
Doctor misses him. What are you doing parking in a position like that?
Guess I got its attention.
And then going for suppression. Right, kill zone. Yes, target down.
Hostile terminated.
Alright, one shooter left. There's the shield. What are you gonna do next? Shoot. Suppress, even. Okay. That's actually not bad. Hello, Kana. I know you might want to piss off that group, but I rather want to wait. One pod at a time. There's no rush. Okay, so reload.
Ready to engage.
No, 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 no. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else to take this guy down. Could I have him switch teams? Not from here. Potentially I can from here. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. This guy's easy to take down. I'm going to open up with what might be a codex, or it might be a sniper to take down a codex. Fire an area of effect weapon at these golf balls. Have the snipers take kubikiri shots against these things. And then see if I can take down the golf balls. He already has a 60% chance to get this critical shot. Kana is not in a very favorable position. Let's change that first.
I'm all over it.
And yes, I would trigger the second pod with the mind control. That was kind of the plan. To trigger it like that. But I first need Kana in a better position. Largezo, I cannot get to high ground. From over here, if this pod pushes in, I won't really be able to do much. He doesn't have steady weapon either, but he has a whole bunch of buffs, which should allow him to pretty easily take these guys down. How can you not see this guy, though? The hell? Sometimes it really seems like the area is bugged. Spark, please don't trigger the pod. Alright, he's down.
Do I get a badge or something?
Let's just no lance the guy instead. Suppression removed, yeah. The thing is, how do I hit the guy now? What do I hit him with? 'Cause I might be able to push up with Kenner, but I don't think he has a shot.
Allá voy.
No, he does not have a shot. Overwatch then. Hold up, maybe the Sectopod can be useful here. If the Sectopod moves here, I think he's basically flanking the guy already. Because he seems to have taken up position over there instead of over here. Which I don't really get. But sometimes the AI makes some weird decisions. Whoops. Okay. That's not very good. Overwatch. I don't want this thing pushing up too far.
In cover.
Duke, rush here.
What the hell is this place?
Go ahead. Make my day.
Cobra, no low cover. You still have a free reload? Yes. Okay, in that case you're just gonna sit here and overwatch.
Got it covered.
I need Cobra alive. Because he's the only one who can take control over mechs or shut them down if I cannot do this, the first thing. Oh, you have a shot? 70%. Good. Thing is, you're in low cover. If he goes for you, you're going to be in trouble. A Void Strike would put him right down. It would also put me in range of that second pod. Although, there is still the risk of counterattack. Gotta keep that in mind. That counterattack could be very, very problematic.
Acknowledged.
Largezo, no, you didn't die in the alternative timeline. In fact, you were the one who shot the Avatar.
Moving to Overwatch.
Hold. Angel, hold. Lena's just chilling out there in the back. That shotgun will come in useful at some point. And so will all of her melee abilities, but now is not that time. Alright, Muton. What's the deal? Standard shot. Sectopod. I don't mind. It's only rented. Oh. And suppress. So you're one of those fancy units that doesn't care if you get a move. Or if you have already fired a shot. You can still fire another one. This guy really has to go, though. Can I get up on the roof with anybody? Because apparently it's quite hard to flank this guy. Kenner can get on the roof. Cobra can get on the roof, but he does not have a sniper rifle. I doubt he'll be able to see the guy. He would from over here. Combat protocol seems like a bit of a waste. How do I take this guy down without annoying the other group? There has to be something I can plan. Duke wouldn't have the damage output if he runs. He's parked up right beside that block over there. Doc. He does have low profile.
I'm going.
Let's see if this works. Ooh. Walk fire. Hit. That ends the suppression. Now my Sectopod can move.
That won't do it.
No, it won't do it, but you shredded all of his armor. And you ruptured him for future attacks, so that's a good start. Oh shit, does he seriously not have a shot? Wow. This map is worse than I thought. Chimps and cars, welcome. See, I'm all for doing some sort of surgical takedown on this guy, but I don't want him to be destroying the whole sectopod. That seems like a waste. Waste of a good sectopod.
Great.
Especially since the thing still has 45 hit points. Hollow target. Maybe if he's hollow targeted, Kana will have an easier time hitting him. That's what I'm hoping for. Kana. 56. Still not a whole lot. Oh! I stand corrected. My bad. That was a critical hit. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well done. Largazo, up here. Now, if I'm very unlucky, this pod now wakes up and pushes into me.
Go ahead. Make my
So,
day.
let's assume that that is going to happen. And that I might need all the overwatches that I can muster.
On your order.
Kana's at work again, oh yeah.
Overwatch.
Air cover's on the way.
Let's see. That is... Reload.
Such inefficient designs.
Hold.
Sounds like a job for a turret.
Cobra. Oh, he doesn't count as high cover because he's not positioned just one tile away. Okay, that makes sense. This is such a shitty location to push out from. Bertan, thank you for subscribing.
On Overwatch.
Much appreciated.
Right.
There's the safe slowdown again. Stallone. Overwatch.
Poniéndome en guardia.
Here goes. Here goes, here goes. Let's see, I have the samurai also positioned quite close to this group. Maybe I can use that void strike. And then we have Angel. I just want you far, far on the left.
Let's get out of here.
Zelda maintains his position, the commander's avatar. If I push here, do I get detected? No, I do not. Unless everything goes to shit. I'm not going to risk it. Does not feel safe over there. Overwatch with the sectopod. Overwatch with Zoda.
Overwatch.
Are you just partying over there, or are you actually going to do something? What's it going to be? Just party. Ah, they're still exactly where they were. Now, I could throw down one of those area of effects, or area of attacks. Like that. The thing is, I might need to do it just on the edge of the pod. Oh, he cannot get it. Oh, that's annoying. Tony? Can you help me out here? I need something to trigger the pod, not to blow them to heaven. Or at least not yet. Ah! Oh, there it is. There it is. Now I got everybody. Fire.
Dodge this.
I intentionally have set up 0 overwatches. This is by design. I want this pod to move and I want to see where they're going. Holy shit, that was damaging. Unfortunately, I probably will have split at least one codex. Yeah, this guy's wounded. The queen's wounded as well. Golf ball's wounded, and the other golf ball's wounded. Perfect. Snipers. Ready. Largazo, Kubikiri. Target. Gatekeeper. Chance to hit, 85%. Or chance to crit, 85%. I should be exact about those things. Yeah, Duke over here.
All right.
I'm gonna up my chances as high as I can. I want you to rapid target one of the golf balls, this gatekeeper here. If I knock both of these things down, I kill 104 hit points in one turn. And that could be done just with 2 snipers. And depending on the hit chance, I might even rush forward and hit him with a face-off. Alright, Kana. You first. Her chance is not great at 71. But it should be enough. Execute.
I'm coming for you.
Boom. -1. Gatekeeper down. Largazo, second one's yours. Counting on you, buddy. Nothing you haven't done before. Yeah, he's gonna kill it. He has a 100% chance to hit.
I'll make it clean.
Boom. And that's how we deal with gatekeepers around here.
Okay, so I got one.
We are not looking for fair fights. If you can execute these things, I'll do that immediately. Where the hell are you going? Now, that was a death from above, so I immediately get a reload. Now, the commander's avatar can throw down that area of effect. And now it hits everybody. Send it. Oh, there's even a sectoid in there. Now, this is going to do an initial amount of damage. There you go. The next phase of the operation is going to be seeing if these guys move, which I think they will. If they do not move, they're going to notice the effects of the secondary explosion. Now, maybe... No, that's probably a little far away. She kind of has a shot, but it is a shotgun. So I'm not holding my breath on the accuracy here. 0%. Saw that one's yours. This Codex, who seems to be very much moving off the reservation. Okay, Codex down. I need to try and nail the other 2 Codexes as well, to make sure that they don't throw down that area of effect that neutralizes all my guns. Because that would be a bit of a setback in damage output. I can push Etas forward and fire 2 shots. Actually, I can fire 3. Go.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
Mm-hmm. That's your take on things. What's your accuracy? 95. Go. He has a sidearm holster on the bit. So that means that he can fire 3 shots, and I have an aim assist on this. I have a scope. If you can only see 1, he gets increased damage. Can I make these other disappear to make sure I can only target that one? That would require that these 2 die very quickly. I just don't know if that's doable. Because that would be a lot of damage. Maybe with Deadeye.
Will do.
Yenna's aim is so good that she might be able to use Deadeye and immediately get rid of the Archon. Well, it won't quite kill him, but it'll definitely set him back. Report 22 damage. Sheesh. Okay. What can you see from here? Those 2. Can you also see the Queen? You can also see the Queen. 51, 26, 70. That's bad. I still have my Sectopod though. Push up. I want this thing to pose a big threat. 62 on the Codex. It's not a priority. I actually want these other two. Because I might hit the Codex, but I don't think I'll kill it, which means that it'll split. That's not something I want to see. I also don't want it too much inside the blast zone there. This is pretty bad. Alright, take the Queen. Jeez, and you thought the Queen was big. And then you got the Sectopod, that's even taller than that Queen. Alright. Cobra. I'm not sure Cobra can get close enough. Well, he might. He just might. Here.
On the move.
Oof. It's just a 40. How much damage do I do against the Queen now? 9 to 16. Worst case scenario, 27. Best case scenario, 48. I need a bit more than 27, arguably. What?
Recalculating trajectories.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, that's an eventuality that I had not expected. I mean, seriously? Like that? One hit? Stallone, you have low profile. And you also have a hell of a gun. Move up.
Ahí yo voy.
Duke, what do you have? No. Maybe. Nah. Or... multi-targeting. Light them all up. That should help. How much damage does Cobra's combat protocol do? I think 6. Depends on the target. 7 if I'm going for a sectopod. 6 if I'm going for a non-robotic enemy. 8 to a biological here. But he's been ruptured, I think. 6 to the Queen. But I'm just hoping that I might be able to get a good shot here. What do I kill this guy with then? I still have Roadhouse. He's also capable of pushing in aggressively, and he's a pretty accurate shooter. Can you take down the Archon? No, you can't. What if a walk fire shot? 6 to 8. It's not enough. Alright, 10 to 14, just rupture the Queen. What? Was that even a hit? Yes, that was a hit. I thought I was going to miss that. Try and take out the sectoid commander. Oh, missed the shot.
Come on, focus. Negative, weapons dry.
No, I still have this as a solution.
Nowhere to hide.
Microblasters. Which will be enough to kill off the Archon and maybe blow away the cover for the sectoid. No, it did not blow away the cover for the sectoid. Crap. Please get the sectoid. No! Come on, dude.
Sigue en movimiento.
Yeah, you can get there. Oh, hold on. You can get there and you can get out. Yes. Void Strike. It's a bit aggressive. Doing 37 damage against a guy who only had about 8 left. But it's convincing. Lets them know who the boss is. Okay, so now with everybody out of the way, that means that the Spark can now only see one target. And immediately increases damage to 12. Plus a 6 if he gets a crit. How much? 18. I just need one more of those blasts. Yes! So that was at least 150 hit points in one turn. Actually more. That was 54, 108. Let's go with 161. 38 on the Archon. So that's 199. Killing a Codex, that was a 15. Geez, so if everything ties in together and the Kubikirs are ready, I can do about 220 to 250 points of damage in one turn. This squad. And I'm not even done yet. Kana can still steady her weapon, which I think would be a good idea. And now everybody's done. Okay, so the only thing that they have left standing is a Codex. Just one. Holy shit, that was effective. Huh? Are you not? Oh, there you go. This one's gonna throw back a really big psionic bomb, probably. Stunning probably 4 targets. Yep. Disabled weapons on 4 targets. There is somebody, or rather 2 somebodies that you have forgotten to delay your weapon, or to shut down the weapon on. And that's Kana and Largezo. 100. Or 100. I'm gonna let Kana take the shot so she can take the shot, get the kill from high ground and immediately reload. Boom. So that's how you do it. That's how you take out a pod. That was efficient. Alright, now you're reloaded. And now I need to move some people out of the way before that thing goes off. So they don't do that much damage, but all damage leads to red fog, and red fog leads to missing. And missing leads to death. Now we're pretty much lined up right in front of the entrance here. This is going to be an interesting walk. Fortunately there's still a little bit of cover there, but if I'm not mistaken there's still a pod hiding just beyond the exit, or the entrance there. I know just the man to try and find out where they are.
Moving to position.
Look at this. No cover.
Roger that.
Everything got destroyed by that psionic thing from the commander. Mind Rift? Dimensional Rift. That.
It's time to get our asses in gear.
Duke, Cobra here.
Moving to position.
Now previously on this mission I charged into that room pretty aggressively. Right now I'm not going to do it as aggressively. I'm going to see if Zodda can spot some targets and have Kana and Largezo do some initial shooting of those pods. Or pod. It depends on what is actually going to materialize over there. Reload. Don't shoot the sectopod. Cobra, Overwatch. Jack. Just move here. There's no threat. The only threat, of course, being that actual bomb that's about to go off here. Hold on. How is Kenner not affected? Oh, he has the ammo synthesizer. He always gets ammo. That's it. But I cannot reload his gun anyway. Roadhouse. Reload.
Reloaded.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Now I still have 6 medkits on this guy. And 2 revival charges. So if worst comes to worst and people start dying in that next room, I can revive them. Angel, move up. Alright. Okay, with this I'm going to end the episode. The next bit is going to be quite intense, so join me next time. And, well, we might be there for another hour, depending on how quickly I can take down those avatars. So thank you for watching, and, well, in a couple of days we'll see how this thing ends. See you then.